What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to be giving my game recap of the Florida versus Kentucky game. But if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. This was a tough, hard-fought game, guys. Kentucky got the win. In my prediction, I predicted Florida to get the win, but Kentucky came to play, and I have the stats. Will Levis was 13 for 24 for 202 yards and a touchdown. He also had an interception, guys. Both teams was playing, good defense to cause, interceptions and fumbles, guys. Both teams played pretty good on defense. Kavasier Smoke had 14 carries for 80 yards. He didn't record a touchdown. The only rushing touchdown was by Will Levis. He ran it in for a touchdown. The only receiving touchdown that Kentucky got was by Dane Key. He had 3 receptions for 83 yards and a touchdown. And if I'm not mistaken, I think his name Keydron Smith. When Florida was driving the ball down the field, Anthony Richardson threw an interception, and Keydron Smith was able to run it in, I think, for like 65 yards for a touchdown. Key point of the game, guys. Florida was never able to recover from that. As far as team stats, as far as Florida's concerned, Anthony Richardson, he had, he went 14 for 35 for 143 yards with 2 interceptions. He didn't record a touchdown, guys. Like I said, he definitely has the fixes. Him throwing interceptions, guys. Whenever a team throws interceptions or fumbles or anything like that, have turnovers, they can be very, very costly. And it definitely was costly when he threw that one to Keydron Smith that ran in for a touchdown. That pretty much put the nail in the coffin for Florida. Like I said, in slow games like this where both teams are having a hard time scoring, any little mistake like that can cause you the game, and that's exactly what happened. Like I said, Trevor Etienne for Florida, he had 9 carries for 46 yards, and he recorded a touchdown. And that was basically it, guys. The turnovers really hurt. Florida, they had more turnovers. I think Kentucky only had 1. Florida had 2, and that basically sealed the game for them. Total yardage for Kentucky, they had 272. They had 202 passing. Then they had only 70 rushing, versus Florida had 279 total yards with 143 passing and 136 rushing. So Florida outgained, Kentucky by 7 yards. It was a tough back and forth game, guys. And like I said, Mark Stoops and Kentucky got the win. And now Kentucky's 2-0. They was the number 20 team in the country. Florida was ranked number 12. So I expect Kentucky to move up, and look like it's going to be a good matchup between Kentucky and Tennessee. But Florida can still, make noise. They just have to get better at the quarterback position. They have one of the best rushing attacks in the SEC. They just have to get it down pat as far as, being efficient, passing the ball down the field. Like I said, Anthony Richardson could be a threat. He's already a rushing threat. He just got to be able to get more accurate with his passing. As far as Kentucky's concerned, they have Will Levis. They can definitely take this momentum, go forward with this. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to come behind Georgia in the SEC East. Be able to challenge them. It's a tall order, but it's just interesting to see who's going to come out in the SEC East. And the West as well. Just the SEC in general. You can lose any Saturday. Just SEC football is just on a different level now with all the competition all around. So good win for Kentucky. Florida just coming off a big win and taking a loss like this, but they can definitely bounce back. They just have to fix a couple of things. But both teams defensively, from what I've seen, they played pretty well, guys. I was looking at the stats, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kentucky held Florida. Yeah, Kentucky held Florida scoreless in the third and fourth quarter. They weren't able to score. So, like I said, good job by Kentucky defensively. Since Mark Stoops been there, they always had a pretty stout defense. But Kentucky got the win, 26-16, and just interesting to see what both teams do from here on out. But what do you guys think about it? Just leave your thoughts in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.